$20 for a dress, you walk into a store, or scroll an online checkout planning to spend $20, and somehow your total is 34 hours. You did not get reckless. The price did its job. So how do you stop getting tricked? We'll tell you right after this. Pricing psychology is the design of prices and the choice architecture around them to steer consumer behavior. And it's everywhere because margins are tight, inflation trained us to watch our pennies, and subscription fatigue means companies fight hard to win your yes and keep it on auto-renew. But understanding the mechanics gives you leverage. Here are the 5 biggest tricks today and the moves to master. Charm pricing. The 99 ending. The left digit does most of the brain's work. So $19.99 feels closer to $19 than $20. That left digit effect and the popularity of 9 endings are not urban legends. Field experiments show that all else equal, $39 can sell better than $34 because the 9 itself pushes demand. The counter move is to round up in your head instantly. Read $19.99 as $20 and compare on the rounded number. If a 9 ending claims a deal, ask whether the underlying value beats your rounded reference price. Second, anchoring. Sellers show you a high reference first to make the next price feel reasonable. Was $120 now $79, or a premium plan that makes the standard look smart? Our estimates stick to that first number even when it's arbitrary. When you see an anchor, pause and set your own reference price before you continue. What would you pay with no context? Then look for a fair market comparison, unit price per ounce per gigabyte per month of real use, to break the spell. Third, the decoy effect. Add a bad option to push you toward the profitable choice. Classic example, a small popcorn for $5, a large for $7, and a medium for $6.75 sitting awkwardly close to the large. The medium exists to make the large look like a bargain. You'll also see this online when a mid-tier plan is priced just under the top tier, but with far worse value. Your defense is to compare the option you're considering against your needs, not against the decoy. If the decoy disappeared, would you still pick the same one? Fourth, scarcity and urgency. Countdown timers, only 3 left, 20 people viewing, and deal ends in 10 brows can be legitimate, but are sometimes generic pressure tactics that light up loss aversion and FOMO. The fix is a 24-hour cool-off for non-essentials and a 10-minute pause even for time-sensitive buys. If scarcity is real, concert tickets, it will still be real after a short pause. If it's manufactured, the timer will mysteriously reset. Also check whether the message is personalized or site-wide. Vague urgency is a tell. Fifth, drip pricing and subscription traps. You see a headline price, then fees appear late in checkout. Service fees, processing fees, mandatory add-ons, or a free trial that flips to paid unless you cancel. Laws are catching up, but the pattern persists because it works. Your counter moves. Force a total price view before deciding, compare final totals across sites, and cancel auto-renew the minute you sign up. Add a calendar reminder for 1 day before renewal. For trials, switch your default. If you wouldn't pay full price next month, use a virtual card or set a same-day cancel reminder so the trial does not become a subscription by inertia. Now put the playbook together in plain English. Step 1. Set a reference price before you shop. Write a quick target. I'll pay up to $60 for running shoes, so anchors don't define fair. Step 2. Convert charms to round numbers on site and compare using unit price or usage value. Cost per wear, cost per serving, cost per hour. Step 3. Audit options without the decoy. Hide the middle plan and ask whether the remaining choice still wins for you. Step 4. Add one cooling rule. 24 hours for non-urgent purchases, 10 minutes for everything else. Step 5. Fight drip pricing by comparing out-the-door totals and by canceling auto-renew at sign-up. Why these defenses work is behavioral economics, not magic. Rounding up cancels the left digit effect. Reference prices you choose. Beat anchors you're shown. Removing the decoy recenters the comparison on your needs. A short pause shifts you from fast, emotional System 1 to slower, deliberative System 2. So, urgency copy can't hijack your decision. For subscriptions, pre-committing to cancel replaces future willpower with a present action that takes seconds now and saves money later. And remember, prices are stories designed to be felt, not just numbers. When you rewrite the story by rounding, reframing, and slowing down, you keep the benefits, good deals, timely buys, and save yourself the hidden tax of psychological tricks. Which pricing trap got you before, and which counter move will you try next time? Share in the comments. For more evidence-first money psychology, follow us and check out the playlist in the description. Thanks for watching.